is crazy right now.
A lot of
You know what I mean?
haters.
Yeah.
A lot of haters
I was
in
like,
here.
if I do pass away, well, yeah, debatable. Yeah.
But it was great because your character's wife,
Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Olsen, right? She passes away, and then she has to choose between her first love
Yeah, this dude who's been waiting, he passed away in the Korean War. He's been waiting like 60-something years for her.
right? And you, who are at the kind of like at the Grand Central Station now
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You guys are both kind of waiting for her in a way.
Yeah, well, I didn't know he was still waiting
Right.
for her.
Are we giving away too much of it, you think?
No, that's in, I think that's like in the trailer.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
like in the first 10 minutes. Kinda.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fascinating because then she shows up and now you two are kind of vying for her affections.
Yeah.
And then who does she stay with? Does she stay with this first love that she lost and didn't get
Right.
to have a life with? Or does she stay with this love that she already got to have a life with?
Yeah.
And it's just,
And there was like, some people were telling me, it's like, oh man, that's my nightmare. People that have been, had, been widowed and moved on, this and that. But look, I think it really makes you think about, your own life and what's beyond, and, family, and I don't know.
well, and how long love lives.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that was
yeah.
part of it. Like, I remember when I've done, and this is a little bit of a weird sidebar, but like when I've done like DMT, it's like
Yeah.
the only feeling that you're left with is that the only important feeling, as it feels like you're leaving
Oh, yeah.
the existence, is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
love was the most important thing and that everything else was just a complete fool's errand.
Yeah. And also that, because what we were talking about, but you get this feeling that your consciousness, which is who we are, is really, this really is just kind of this vessel, this physical form,
Totally.
but who you are exists whenever you've been in a situation where you feel like you've left your body, but you still, think like yourself, you still feel like yourself, and that kind of remains intact.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good,
Yeah.
and we're not saying that you know what I'm talking about, but
Right.
we're just saying that yes, the consciousness of who we are
Yeah.
still exists
Yeah.
outside of our vessels. That's
Absolutely.
what certain experiences have made me feel like.
Yeah.
And that consciousness is still able to evaluate that love is so important.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I thought.
No, but also I've thought about that too. I'm like, I think the most important thing in life for me really is, it's like relationships. To me, that's the thing I imagine when I'm sitting there on my deathbed, if I'm lucky enough to